Yo, what is up, squad? It's your boy PinoE here, and for today's video, we got all Jordan brand. Some updates on shoes you already know about, some new shoes we had no idea were dropping, and some updates on production numbers. Shout out to my dudes, Peace Murph and DJ Folk, the original sneaker leakers, and now let's go. Just a few days ago, I gave you all an in-hand look at the Air Jordan 10 Shadow. The pair is dropping on April 28th with retail set at $190. There's not much new there, but just an update with production numbers. If you're a fan, you don't need to stress yourself trying to cop these. This pair will be a GR with close to 250,000 pairs being available. Next up, we also got an update on the Jeter 11 Lows. We all know this pair, I've spoken about them quite a bit. I think they're dope, that blue suede is on point, the Respect branding fits nicely, and the number 2 on the heels, along with the translucent milky outsole finishes this one perfectly. Anyway, reason this one is in today's video is we have an update on production numbers. These will be limited with roughly only 59,000 pairs available. Stay tuned for a confirmed release date. Okay, so before we get into the holiday releases, one last thing I want to talk about, and it's the Air Jordan 3 Tinkers. We all know the pair is dropping this Saturday on the Nike Sneakers Draw and at Tier 0 locations. I was getting ready for my L, I knew it was coming, I'm still thinking it might, but here's the good news. Before you go out and spend resale, take note that along with the Tier 0 and Sneakers app, there will be an additional release in North America and Europe on April 30th. Good luck, everyone. On to the holidays, and let's start right here with the Air Jordan 12. I think it's been about a year and a half since this pair up on screen first started leaking, and it looks like holiday 2018, we're going to be seeing an all-red Air Jordan 12. Take note when I say this, I don't know if it's going to be the pair that you see up on screen. It could be, it might not be, it could be leather, it might have different detailing. For now, all we know is that there's a 12 and it's all red and it's coming. But sticking with the Air Jordan 12 for another minute, there is another pair dropping these holidays. Details on the second pair isn't very well detailed, but there's gonna be another winterized pair of Air Jordan 12s. I think last year we saw them in wool and in neoprene, but there's no idea what this year is gonna be constructed of just yet, but stay tuned. So please keep in mind when I leak this info, I don't have any color codes, style codes, etc. I'm told the shoe that's dropping and something that it's inspired by or referenced to. With that in mind, there's another Air Jordan 10 dropping later these holidays, which reminds me when I say holiday 2018, that could be any time between October and December. But back to the shoe, an Air Jordan 10 similar to the Orlando Magic Nick Anderson PE. That's what I have up on screen, so I imagine it's going to be this pair minus the personal touches of Nick's number. Stay tuned for a release date. For this next pair, we got an Air Jordan 8. For the inspiration of this next colorway, we look to the Nike Air Raid from Do the Right Thing. So what happens when you combine the two? You end up with a Do the Right Thing Air Jordan 8. The Photoshop, like a few others we're going to see in today's video, was put together by Jays Are Dead, so keep in mind this is his interpretation of what the shoe will look like. This is not an official mock-up. Stay tuned for leaks, but if they look like this, then watch out, they're definitely going to sell out. Once again, I asked Jays Are Dead to put together his best interpretation of this next colorway. All we know is there's an Air Jordan 1 High OG inspired by rookie MJ's cover on Sports Illustrated. I really have no idea how you grab inspiration of a new colorway from this cover. I really have no idea if they'll be anywhere near close to these photoshops, but it's better than I could have put together. But speaking of stupid inspirations, and I mean fucking stupid, there's another Air Jordan Retro 1 High OG coming out these holidays, and the inspiration is the fucking suit that MJ wore at his draft. I couldn't even find a color picture of the suit. To be honest, I didn't look that hard because it's such a fucked up story behind these that I couldn't be bothered. Anyway, the suit ones along with the Sports Illustrated cover are both coming this holiday season. Just because I can't stress this enough, this video is meant for information purposes and it's not really supposed to be visual. I get it, that's kind of stupid for a video, but work with me. So keep that in mind, because next we got the Nike SC Trainer in infrared, and this pair up on screen is the inspiration behind a new colorway of the Air Jordan 6. I really hope they look nothing like this, to be honest. I respect the work Jays Are Dead put into it, but these are bad. Moving on. I haven't seen this next pair in person, but from what I've heard, they are dope as fuck. What we have up on screen are the Nike Air Trainer 1s, aka the Bo Jackson Chlorophyll. And when you take this colorway and you smash it up against a Jordan brand silhouette, you end up with the Air Jordan 3 Chlorophyll. There's no such thing as a bad looking 3, so mark me down. And next up, we got the Concord 11. A couple years back with the 72 and 10, it was Nike's biggest and fastest single release in their history. That record was broken by Jordan Brand when they released the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam. Nike never releases exact numbers, but from what I heard, there were approximately 1 million total pairs of the Space Jam available. This year, Jordan Brand is trying to break records, not just break them, but smash them. If you want a Concord, you're gonna get a Concord. Nobody needs to get hurt, nobody needs to get shot, because in total, there are a lot of pairs. Just under 1 million in men's sizes, but when you add up men's, grade school, and preschool with toddler, you end up with a number just over 1.8 million total pairs. By the way, they are confirmed for December, and although things might move around, the current date is December 8th and retail set at $220, and for now there's no word on 23 or 45 on the heel just yet. And last up for today, we got some pictures of Kanye's buddy, Chicago Don, just Don C. Over the years, Don C has worked with Nike on a few projects from BHM to Air Forces to the Air Jordan 2s. We all know his Nike history and how everything he touches sells out, and it usually has a nice resale value attached to it. But what if he got his own shoe? How well do you think an Air Jordan Don C would sell? Would it sit? Would it sell out? Who knows? Well, we're not going to have to wait for too long to find out because he has his own shoe coming this fall or winter. I haven't seen any images, but from what I've been told, the shoe shares the same DNA as the Nike Air Trainer 3, and it will have a midfoot strap. No idea what kind of materials it'll be finished with or the branding or details, but it's coming, and it's coming soon. Stay tuned. And that does it for today's video. Make sure you leave a comment below. What do you think of the lineup? What do you think of Don C getting his own shoe? Or hell, just leave a comment about whatever you want. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, join the squad. If you've got something to say, leave it in the comments below. And I'm out.